Today, we want to welcome our esteemed guests from our partnering healthcare facilities here in the front, our wonderful CAC administration and staff, and excellent nursing faculty, proud families, and most importantly, our dedicated nursing graduates. And welcome to our spring 2025 pinning ceremony. It's both an honor and a privilege to stand before you as we celebrate a momentous occasion, the pinning ceremony for our nursing students. This event marks a significant milestone in their journey, and they have demonstrated unwavering commitment, compassion, and resilience throughout their nursing education. Today, we recognize not just the completion of their academic and clinical training, but also the beginning of their professional careers. As these graduates don their pins, they symbolize the readiness to uphold the values of nursing, embodying the principles of caring, integrity, and excellence. Nursing is more than just a profession. It's a calling that requires empathy, critical thinking, and an endearing dedication to the well-being of others. Our graduates have shown they possess these qualities in abundance, and we are confident that they will continue to make a profound impact in the lives of their patients and the broader community. As we celebrate their achievements, let us acknowledge the support and encouragement provided by their families and mentors. Your belief in them has been instrumental in their success. Congratulations to the graduating class. We are incredibly proud of you and excited to see the positive contributions you will make as you step into your role as healthcare professionals. It is also my distinct honor to introduce Dr. Frankie Wallace, a professional whose career exemplifies dedication, leadership, and service across multiple disciplines. Dr. Wallace began his career in public service as law enforcement, where he developed a deep understanding of community needs and public safety. His commitment to serving others led him to transition into the field of healthcare, where he has made significant contributions. He earned his doctorate of nursing practice in nursing education from Stanford University in 2014. He also holds a master's of nursing in public health community nursing from Jacksonville State University, a bachelor's in science in nursing from the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and notably, Dr. Wallace completed his associate degree in nursing here at Central Alabama Community College. Dr. Wallace's leadership career began at Coosa Valley Medical Center, where he contributed to improving patient care and operational efficiency in various leadership roles. He's also held pivotal roles in healthcare institutions in the Montgomery and Birmingham areas, including his current role serving as the Senior Director of Emergency Services for UAB Medicine. Dr. Wallace continues to influence the field through his commitment to excellent inpatient care and healthcare administration. Beyond his administrative roles, Dr. Wallace is also dedicated to education and mentorship. He has served as faculty in several nursing programs, including our program here at Central Alabama, as well as Stanford University. He has a passion for shaping the next generation of healthcare professionals through his involvement in academic programs and professional development initiatives. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Wallace, a leader whose multifaceted career continues to make a profound impact on our communities.
Hello, everyone. As we address our guests, faculty, family, friends, and nursing graduates, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for being here on this great and wonderful day. Also, thank the faculty for their service and their commitment to the education in the program, as well as our administration. Actually, as we start, I'd like to begin by, I apologize with my notes. Over the past couple of years, you have learned things that has amazed you. You have discovered abilities and strengths that you did not know that you had. You have overcome challenges that tested your limits beyond belief, your courage. But through all of these things, you have become very stronger. You have become the individual you are today and have gotten you where you are. As today starts a new chapter, it embarks an extraordinary path as you complete the nursing program. A great nursing program, an excellent program. It brings a sense of pride that you bring the next steps to join the ranks of the most respected and most trusted profession, nursing. It also brings a time of reflection to appreciate your accomplishment and what you have achieved all along the way. Congratulations to each of you on your achievement, the hard work, commitment, the sacrifices, as well as the dedication every day to get you to this journey. Let's also take a moment to acknowledge your family and friends and your support systems. We also have to remember, always be thankful, count our blessings every day. There are so many. We see those in the roles that we deal with as we walk the halls of the hospital, whether it be from the emergency department to the trauma to inpatient acute care, hospice, home health, any facet that we go through, we certainly see those blessings. Think about your first day, even before nursing school, when you started your prereqs, your entrance exams, the opportunity to get in a program, the entry exams. Also, when you got in the program, you're thinking about the challenges that lies ahead. The unknown is really the uncertainty, and it's what you don't know that is scary ahead of you. But again, you have the school for support, wonderful school, and wonderful faculty to be there to guide you along the way through every walk and every step. Then you have the resources, the textbooks, the assignments, due dates, clinical schedules that you deal with. It's all a little overwhelming, if you recall. And then, God forbid, your first clinical checkoffs. And then you move to your clinicals. And we must ask, how many nurses does it take to give a bed bath or to make a bed? How many and don't mention putting a patient in that bed, to have to make an occupied bed. And then how many does it take to fold a washcloth? That was a checkoff, and that was a very difficult task for me, myself, and I'm sure others that you all deal with. But it's what makes us nurses. It makes us what we move to the next step. And then let's go to med administration. How many does it take to give a Tylenol? How many Tylenols do we give our children, our family, and others? But in clinical, that's a big milestone, isn't it? Because you have to do it the right way. Okay, as you go through the initial clinical experiences, you learned of the importance of communication, and that is the key. And I'll back up, and as I wrote this, I was thinking one of the first key points I ever remember in nursing school was from Mrs. Elliott, who was a teacher that we had. She taught psychology, but she was in foundations or fundamentals at some point in time, and her key focus was on communication. How we taught, we played games about that, and the stories that came out of what was initially said, it was threefold. And I'd heard that in my previous career many, many times, but really it brought it to light as to what we saw. And it highlighted communication, and that's one of the things that's always stuck with me. Then you go to your patients will look at you and understand and ask you for medical advice, for your clinical expertise, an opportunity to talk. And we know that communication, it entails a lot. It is a lot. But when we think about communication, we really think about speaking, the verbal aspect of it, and what we say or what we don't say, or better yet, how we say it instead of what was intended and how it's perceived. But there's a lot. There's other forms of communication that's so important. One is listening. And that's what I really took from Ms. Elliott, is to listen and truly listen. And I heard that about 15 years later at Stanford University when we looked at Ms. Moffitt's study, who was at one time the dean of nursing there. And her information, the foundation of her speech was and her principles was the foundations of communication is truly listening. So that brought that back home in full circle to me. But it's other than just listening. It's how we interact with our patients and their families. And never tell a patient, that's not my job. It may be to empty the trash, to get the bedside table, or get the phone, or more importantly, to meet the fundamentals of life with elimination, empty a bedpan or a urinal. Never become too good to do that. And y'all have all heard me say Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You start there and you have to fulfill those in everything you do. And that ties in with your communication and truly what you do. We have to remember, you may be the only one that speaks to that patient or that family, maybe the only one that says good morning or hello or has a smile for them throughout. There may be things going on, but you truly make a difference. Take just a moment and reflect on how far you have come, the knowledge you have gained, both clinically and academically, the foundational skills that you have conquered, the critical thinking. I know you've heard that since day one. Clinical judgment, evidence-based practice, all of those things. And one of my favorite, think outside the box. And that may be from testing to quizzes to clinical situations, but you have to think outside of the box and get you to where you need to go. These all serve as a framework for the exceptional nursing care that you learned at Central Alabama Community College. You've learned how to be a nurse. You've learned the skills, how to take care, start IVs, do the skills in the day-to-day nursing. But you've also learned, more importantly, the advocacy for your patients, how to educate, how to listen, and provide a holistic approach in caring for those patients and their families. You have achieved beyond belief in nursing competency to start the basic skills and to go into the organizations or the communities you so choose and to move forward as you spread your wings. You are responsible for your license, and I think you've heard each one of us say that. Safeguard them, protect them, stay knowledgeable, and always protect your patients. Remember, always honor the standards of nursing practice. Be professional while maintaining the ethical boundaries that you know. At the beginning to the final days of class, as you reflect on everything in between that leads to this day, think about those spaces that you fell in. Just personally reflect a moment as we talk. Think about what accomplishments you have achieved, caring for health alterations across the lifespan, childbirth, newborn, pediatric care, behavioral health, emergencies, critical care. And think about the skills in that last semester or so, the ventilator settings, the advanced medication, the titrations, the trauma patient, all of those emergencies that you have built on those skills from day one. And it ended with those last couple of major in the critical care area. Wow, that's a lot. We understand that. But it gets you to where you need to go. As you continue your journey, you need to remember, please, learning is a lifelong process. We must continue to grow and connect the dots. Stepping into the profession, we must understand about health care and what it looks like in our practice areas. As you depart and go your separate ways into the various communities, organizations, some things will be different. Landscapes will look different. The populations you serve will be different. However, one thing is certain, there's challenges in healthcare every day. One that I'll highlight is the staffing. As staffing looks, it looks very different today than it did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and how it's handled in the hospital. And probably that's the most important challenge that leaders and administrators face, is how to staff an organization. You're not only stepping into this shortage, you're also carrying the weight of delivering quality care with limited resources and support. Although challenging, it is an opportunity to make a difference in ways that shape the future of healthcare. Your opportunities are unlimited. There are always days when you will question your knowledge, you'll question your ability. Why am I doing this? I need help. Know what your resources are. Never be too proud to ask for help. Never be too proud to say, I don't know. Just know where your resources are. That is a good nurse. Patient safety is always first. Innovation and technology provide a wealth of resources for future growth. Remember, change is inevitable, and it will continue to change. Continue to build those relationships, develop rapport and collaboration as you go out into the world. Be active, be strategically thinking at all times, and connect the dots again. And you'll hear me say several times, connect the dots and remember. Those are the key points that I really drive home each day. It is truly a gift to care for our patients. As registered nurses, you will spend time with your patients in the most vulnerable state, the most vulnerable hour. We are given the gift to help them heal, welcome new life into their family, welcome a new child, say goodbye to a loved one, and be with them every moment in between. We know how to communicate with them. We know how to handle a crisis situation. We intervene with that through effective communication, through our behaviors and our actions. The simple act of the nurse's touch can convey empathy, comfort, and assurance. It is a reminder while technology and medicine advance the human connection, the human touch remains irreplaceable. Please remember, never underestimate the power of the nurse's touch. Nurses have a unique perspective, very unique compared to most roles. The understanding of how precious life is important. You understand that better than anyone. You become very familiar with the circle of life, entering the world at birth and exiting the world, and to care everywhere in between those various stages. And you know, you've heard me say, and others as well, the stages, Erickson's, Freud, all of those stages in between of what gets there, there's a blank to be filled, but it really is truly a circle of life. And while you'll be there to help through the circle of life, to enjoy and embrace joy, you will also be there with the trials. This perspective is a gift. Big or small, you must remember you have an impact on others and truly make a difference in someone's life. You will give yourself and your patients the ability to live their lives to their highest level. You will be a light in their lives during dark times. You will be their hope and their guide. You will be there to comfort them, provide compassion, help them with pain, guilt, and the sorrow. You will help someone get better, more so and quite often. Help others transition to their new baseline, as well as holding your patient's hand, praying with them or their family during a situation, or assisting their last request as they transition from this life to the next. We must remember you truly make a difference. Self-care is important. We have to take care of ourselves. You will continue to face challenges every day with the day-to-day stress, the physical demands of the job, and the things that you deal with, the things that you see, that critical thinking you do. That helps you recognize very quickly, rapidly, to do a first assessment to say, this is a bad situation. You have to be able to cope with that, deal with that, and understand. However, you will experience growth, personal development, and rewards. As you're balancing these demands of that profession, we must know it is challenging. The work-life balance is so important. Remember, self-care is important. Take time for yourself. Through my tenure as a student and faculty at Samford University, I learned key lessons from Ms. Ida V. Moffitt's principles, as I mentioned before. Although she had retired many years prior to my journey there, her legacy remained. It was the foundation of nursing practice for the school. Many of Her sentiments include advocacy, lifelong learning, truly listening, caring, compassion, and empathy. However, in closing, I would be remiss if I did not share Ms. Moffitt's most fundamental message. We must not treat people as nameless objects, disregarding their personal habits and their families. We must be careful not to exploit people's dignity with instruments and exposure. This is a call for us to be fully present, to not simply perform tasks, but to engage with others as an individual. People with unique stories, struggles, and strength. Her advice, which I would leave with you, it is very simple. Allow yourself to care, really care, truly care for the people for whom you are responsible. Love them, get involved in their struggles. Remember, really care, truly listen, and truly, truly care. I challenge each of you as you continue the lifelong learning process to change the situation, to change what is there. You have an opportunity in healthcare to make a change, but provide safe, quality, and equitable care to everyone in healthcare, always putting your patients first and doing what's best. Congratulations to each of you. You will make a difference. Job well done.
It is such a privilege to be here today to reflect on two iconic symbols that are deeply intertwined with the history and the tradition of nursing, the nursing pen and the lamp. These symbols carry profound meaning, and they represent the values, dedication, and legacy of the nursing profession. As we look back on their history, let us take a moment to appreciate the rich heritage they symbolize and the significance they hold in our practice today. The nursing pen is a time-honored symbol of the nursing profession, worn by nurses worldwide as a mark of their dedication, expertise, and service. Its origins can be traced back to the 19th century, with the most widely recognized pen being the one created for Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. In 1860, Nightingale established the Nightingale Training School for Nurses at St. Thomas's Hospital in London, where the first official nursing pens were created for graduates of the program. The Nightingale pen was not just a piece of jewelry. It was a symbol of accomplishment, a recognition of a nurse's education, and a commitment to the ideals of nursing. The pen was designed to reflect Florence Nightingale's vision of nursing as both a noble and a professional career. It was a mark of pride for those who had earned it, signifying their preparedness to care for the sick and to uphold the highest standards of nursing practice. The tradition of penning ceremonies spread across the world, and the nursing schools began creating their own unique pens, each one representing the values, history, and mission of that particular institution. Today, the nursing pen remains a very powerful symbol. It's often given to graduates as part of a penning ceremony, a rite of passage that marks the transition from student to professional nurse. Wearing the pen is a reminder of the responsibility, compassion, and the care that nurses bring to their patients each and every day. Alongside the nursing pen, the lamp is another enduring symbol of nursing. The lamp, often associated with Florence Nightingale herself, is a very powerful emblem of the light that nurses bring into the lives of their patients. Nightingale, who is famously known as the Lady with the Lamp, would often carry a lantern through the hospital wards at night to check on her patients. Her late-night rounds were a symbol of her unwavering commitment to the care of the sick and her tireless dedication to nursing, even in the most difficult of circumstances. The lamp represents much more than just a physical object. It symbolizes the compassion, the hope, and the comfort that nurses provide to those in need. It serves as a reminder that nursing is not only about physical care, but it's also about offering emotional and spiritual support. The light of the lamp represents the light of knowledge, the light of compassion, and the light of hope that nurses bring in the darkest of times. In many nursing schools, the lamp is incorporated into ceremonies and rituals as a symbol of the sacred trust that nurses uphold. The lamp reminds us that, like Nightingale, we are caregivers who bring light and warmth to those who are vulnerable, and we do so with a heart full of compassion and a commitment to improving the lives of others. The nursing pen and lamp together form a very powerful representation of the nursing profession's rich history and the noble ideals. They remind us of the sacrifices made by those who came before us to improve health care and to advocate for our profession. The pen and lamp continue to inspire and guide nurses as they navigate the challenges and the triumphs of their profession. As we move forward, let us hold these symbols very close to our hearts. Let the pen be a reminder of the education, commitment, and professionalism that we carry as nurses. Let the lamp guide us, as it did Florence Nightingale, to bring light, hope, and comfort to those we care for. These symbols are not just a part of our history, they are integral to our daily practice, shaping who we are and how we serve those in need. Thank you.
At this time, we will recognize our practical nursing degree graduates. Gloria Clark. Riley Culver. Jaylee Deason. Lillian Ferrio. Laterica Golden. Jessica Jackson. Letitia McCary. Sarah Ann McNeely. Zariah Morgan. Rhett Nixon. Jasmine Pace. Carla Pinto. Mallory Rayleigh. Shauna Smelly. Faith Spratling. Savannah Willis.
At this time, we will recognize our registered nursing degree graduates. Alexis Davis. God is within her. She will not fail. Psalms 46:5. Thank you to CAC and this nursing program for this journey. I have accepted a position in the ICU at Jackson Hospital. Ashley Frost. I was going to say this journey took forever, but this is perfect timing. To say this journey was hard would be an understatement, but God, I owe it all to you. To my family, friends, and the nursing staff at CAC, thank you for loving me, praying for me, and being my peace when things got overwhelming. You've kept me grounded and lifted, and I'm forever grateful to all of you. So allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Ashley Frost, RN, LPN, and I will be the newest member at UAB Hospital. Lakeland Fullencheck. I would like to first off thank my Heavenly Father above, because without him none of this would have been possible. I would also like to thank my family back in Texas for all the love and support they have given me through this journey. I have accepted a job at Children's of Alabama in the pediatric CVICU. Bethany Hancock. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to those who have supported me on this journey. To my family, you have been my rock throughout this process, and I could not have done it without you. Your unwavering support, encouragement, and love have inspired me to push through any challenge and adversity I have met along the way. To Willow and Waco, thank you. Your love and laughter have been my biggest motivation. You've shown me the true meaning of strength, patience, and understanding, and I hope to inspire you just as you inspire me every day. This pen is not just for me, it's a symbol of our journey together and step into a brighter future for the three of us. I cannot wait to make both of you proud. Mommy loves you so much. I've accepted a position at Shelby Baptist Medical Center in the emergency department. Olivia Harrell. Thank you to my husband for the push, the patience, and the very many "you got this, Liv. I believe in yous." You've allowed me to follow my dreams, and I'm forever grateful. To the family that gave unwavering support through this journey of becoming a nurse, thank you. I couldn't have made it this far without all of your help. I will be working at Chapman's Healthcare. Elena Hickman. When I first chose to attend nursing school at a community college, I'll admit I was a little disappointed that I wouldn't get the full college experience. But looking back, I couldn't be more grateful that things didn't go as planned. During my time at CAC, I found more than an education. My classmates became nursing colleagues, professors became friends and mentors, and our campus quickly became a second home. This program was rigorous and uncomfortable, but it was exactly what I needed. To everyone who stuck by me through the sleepless nights and mental breakdowns, thank you for letting me drag you along with me through this wild ride. I couldn't have made it without you. Though I don't know what the future holds, I trust that God will continue using me according to his will. I am so excited for this next chapter as I begin my nursing career in the medical intensive care unit at Shelby Baptist Medical Center. Leanna Horton. I am so thankful for the support that I have received during my time in nursing school. This has been one of the most challenging things I've ever done, and I could not have made it through without the love and support of my family. I'm especially thankful to my son, Davis, who has given me unwavering patience and support throughout this journey and who motivates me to push through every single day. I currently work with Affinity Hospice, providing end-of-life care, and plan to continue that following graduation. Holly Humphrey. I want to start by thanking my incredible family and friends for standing by me through every step of this journey. To my amazing coworkers on 2 East at Russell Medical, your support, encouragement, and patience have meant the world to me. A special thank you to my apprenticeship mentor, Brittany Manis. Your guidance, honesty, and heart have truly shaped the nurse I'm becoming. I'm beyond proud to share that I've accepted a position on the medical surgical unit at Russell Medical, and I'm so excited for what's ahead. Joshua Hunt. First, I want to thank God. None of this would be possible without him. I am so grateful for my friends, family, classmates, and teachers for supporting me throughout these past 2 years. I especially want to thank my mom and dad for being by my side every step of the way. Without you two, I would not be standing here today. I haven't accepted a job right now, but I'm hoping to work in the ICU or the operating room. Janiqua Lewis. I would like to dedicate this milestone to my mother, Tommy Swindle. She passed away in 2019 after working as a nurse for over 30 years. She always believed in me and encouraged me to further my education. Before she passed, I promised her that I would do just that. Mommy, I finally made it. I will be working in geriatrics as a home health nurse. Faith McClellan. Today, I want to say thank you to each of my instructors who have encouraged and uplifted me throughout this journey. I would like to share a Bible verse that I've clung to throughout the challenges of nursing school. And let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up. I do not take lightly the sacred responsibility of nursing. I will let this calling be a vessel for healing, striving to bring hope, peace, and comfort to all those I am trusted to care for. A special thanks to my fiance and family who have been there for me through the trying times and continuously held my hand through it all. To the staff at Dable Healthcare, thank you for giving me a wonderful experience as an apprentice and for the opportunity to continue working here following graduation. Emma Grace McElwain. All glory to God for giving me the strength, grace, and purpose to walk through this journey. I will be working at Cahaba Aspire Rehab Facility in Vestavia. I have also accepted a job at Children's Hospital on the Behavioral Health Unit. Taylor Osborne. First, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him this would not be possible. Luke 1:45 says, "Blessed is she who has believed the Lord will fulfill his promises to her." I would also like to thank my wonderful, supportive family and my fiance, Chris, for sticking this out with me for the last 2 years. Taylor has accepted a position on the orthopedic unit at Grandview Medical Center after completing the nursing apprenticeship program with them. Clarissa Ray, I dedicate this penning especially to my husband. Thank you for your patience and unwavering support and belief in me throughout this journey. I couldn't have done it without you. To my son, Justice, thank you for your understanding when I couldn't play with you because I needed to study. I love you both so much. Also, to all my professors, mentors, and directors, thank you for your guidance and encouragement. I am forever grateful for your impact on my education. I am so excited to carry your wisdom with me as I embark on my career as an RN. I am currently working at Grandview Medical as an apprentice, and I plan to stay there as an oncology med-surg nurse. Jennifer Ray. I'm currently working in long-term care at Tallahassee Health and Rehab. I'd like to thank my family and especially my husband, Michael, for allowing me to pursue my dream and helping me along the way. Katie Reeves. It's been real, it's been fun, but not real fun. I currently work med-surg at Elmore Community Hospital, but plan on transferring to a higher acuity facility. I would like to thank everyone who believed in me and supported me throughout this journey. Rob Rowland. I would like to thank my classmates for taking on today's challenge. I would like to thank my coworkers, friends, and family for pushing me and standing beside me. I would like to thank my instructors for knowledge and believing in us, and a special thanks to God. I have not accepted a job, but currently interested in the ICU and ER, then travel nursing. Will be applying for my BSN soon. Angel Simpson. I would like to thank my family and coworkers for all the support and encouraging words along this journey. Psalms 46:5 states, God is within her, and she will not fall. I am here now, walking across the path that He aligned for me. I will be continuing my nursing career in geriatrics at Chapman's Healthcare, where I currently work. Allison St. John. I could not have done this without the unwavering love and support from my family. Thank you to my instructors for pouring all of your wisdom and knowledge into me. Most importantly, I want to thank the Lord for allowing me the opportunity and giving me the strength and guidance to make it through this journey. I've accepted a position at Shelby Baptist Medical Center in the MICU and am excited to see where the future takes me. Sierra Stubblefield. Sierra is currently on duty in the military, but we want to recognize her accomplishments. Though I can't be here in person due to my commitment to the Army, I'm honored to join the profession of nursing. This penning represents not only my journey to becoming a nurse, but also my dedication to serve and care for others, both in uniform and in scrubs. Congratulations to all my fellow graduates. We did it. We've earned this moment. I've accepted a job at Children's Hospital in the pediatric CVICU. Josh Swain. I would like to thank my instructors that helped me grow in my nursing career and cheered me on to succeed. I would not have been able to continue my nursing career without the support of my mom, Patricia, MSN RN, and my sisters, Lieutenant Colonel Rebecca, MSN RN, Rachel, and Sylvia, and I know my late father would be proud of me. I will be working at Baptist Medical Center South in the inpatient wound care department. Caitlin Waldrop. To my family, friends, and instructors who checked in throughout nursing school, thank you. I carry the support in my heart as I continue my nursing journey. This makes every sleepless night, every tear shed, and every moment I doubted myself worth it. I've accepted a position in hospice care and couldn't be more ready to serve and make a difference. Thank you.
LPN candidates stand, please? Nurse candidates, please repeat after me the nurse's pledge. I pledge myself here in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I will commit interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
Now, graduates, we would like to leave with you a blessing as you enter the professional workforce. May you be blessed with a spirit of gentleness and a heart that is tender. May you be blessed with a spirit of strength shining within you. May you be blessed with a spirit of compassion and a fervent caring. May you be blessed with a spirit of courage, daring to be who you are. May you be blessed with a spirit of openness, understanding, and respect. May the earth hold you. May the wind lift you ever up. May the fire draw and warm you. May the water soothe your soul. And may you walk in the oneness of purpose, extending grace and dignity with your whole being.